I truly believe Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul is overhyped. Now, a lot of people are gonna say, oh, you're just a hater and blah blah blah, but hear me out, hear me out. I think that these guys really know how to entertain. I think Jake Paul has, just like his brother, knows how to manipulate the masses into spending money to watch whatever shit he puts out. I think that's something that they are good at. Now, Mike Tyson isn't a content creator like these dudes. He's not on their level when it comes to manipulating his audience and all of that shit. But I think he also has media training as well for a guy who has been as famous as he's been for all of these years. Anyway, my point is, when I say it's overhyped, I also mean that it's not going to go down in the way that people think. I would love to see Mike Tyson absolutely demolish Jake Paul. Everyone wants to see that, and that's why it's going to make a lot of money, because these dudes, these guys, I'm talking about Jake Paul and his team, they know that he is very disliked, you know, among social media. Everyone's wanting to see him get his head knocked off for years now, so they know people are going to be willing to pay money to see Mike Tyson do that. But is it actually going to happen? I don't think so. I think that most likely what's going to happen is they're just going to spar. It's going to be a scrap. It's going to be intense, but it's not going to be the anime level fight that everyone thinks it's going to be. They think that Jake Paul is going to get his head knocked off. While I wish that would happen, I just don't think it would, because it's most likely going to kill the whole hype behind Jake Paul being this boxer guy and all of that. I think it's just not going to play out in the way that a lot of people really think it would. I saw someone said this, Nintendo predicted the the fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, and you know, I could kind of see it. You know, this guy does kind of look like Jake Paul, but for some reason he's like a redhead. Anyway, my whole point is that, like, if you look at some of these videos, people are like hyping up the thing, like in the comments. People are saying like they hope he fucking loses and all of that. I Am Mike catches him with a solid right hook. Paul is going to start a cooking channel. That is funny. Like, people really are like, what's the word I'm looking for here? They're really overhyping this. I know I sound like a fucking broken record, but it is what it is. I don't think it's gonna turn into the massive brawl that they think it is going to turn into, because at the end of the day, Mike Tyson is a phenomenal human being, yeah, but he's also getting old. That's just the reality. And I think the people behind these two teams are going to put things in place that would protect someone like Mike Tyson. I don't think they're going to risk any real crazy amounts of damage or anything like that. So if Jake Paul somehow magically knocks out Mike Tyson, it's going to put a big smudge on Mike's career and name. Getting beat by a douchebag like fucking Jake Paul is just going to be sad and fucking pathetic. So I don't think they're going to allow that to happen either. And if Jake Paul gets absolutely knocked out, then I think it's going to end the gravy train, you know what I mean? That is his career, his whole asshole persona on the internet. People aren't going to be hungry to see him get knocked out anymore, because they'll always have that Mike Tyson clip of him absolutely getting floored, you know, destroyed onto the canvas. Like, so I don't think it's gonna just be this massive blowout that everyone thinks it's gonna be. So yeah, it's probably gonna play out a lot like Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather. It's probably gonna play out a lot like that. Mike may actually KO him accidentally in the middle of the fight, just like Logan Paul got KO'd by Mayweather, and then Mayweather had to hold him up. Who knows, that might actually happen. But anyway, I'm not gonna be spending any money to watch this. I've never paid for a single fight. I just wait for the results afterwards, because I don't chase after these guys' content in that way. It's not something that I really want to pursue in life, you know what I mean? But anyway, who do you guys think is gonna win? Do you think it's overhyped? Do you think it's just to drain more money out of the pockets of the stupid fans, Jake Paul fans, and also the equally stupid Jake Paul haters who are willing to spend money, who's willing to give him money, give him more money. You think it's overhyped for that reason? If you do and you agree with my take, go ahead and like and subscribe. If you disagree and you think this is legit, they're gonna have this epic battle like CJ and Fatboy over here, I can't remember his name, but if you think that's going to happen, then I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm not here really to convince anyone. Just giving my opinions and moving on, you know what I mean? Anyway, everybody else have a good rest of your day. Later.